So welcome to this video, 20 herbs to help people who are coming off heroin. Only caution with this is if you're prescribed methadone or other opiates, you need to be under the care of your professional medic who prescribed the drugs. If you're not and you're just on heroin, you want to come off heroin cold turkey gradually and you want support, then herbs will help. Also, if you want to come off methadone and you are with a doctor, you can still use herbs to support you deal with the symptoms, the side effects, the withdrawal symptoms. That's why it's so hard to come off heroin. Heroin is a beautiful drug when you're taking it because it's pain killing. It gives that warm blanket to people that are suffering, an emotional, psychological blanket, it has been described. But it's a very difficult drug to come off because the body becomes dependent on it. And so herbs can be used as a support along with other psychological, psychotherapy, group support, nutrition, hydrotherapy, and so on. But in this video, I'm going to focus on the 20 herbs I recommend, starting with herbs for stomach pain and nausea. This is one area of symptoms that people suffer. So ginger is a very good herb because it's calming. It's a calmative herb. It's calming on the gut. The gut will be on fire, over too much digestive fire, a lot of heat, too much acid, probably as a result of a poor diet. So the ginger is going to calm that, and ideally taken in the form of a tea. The next herb I would also use for the stomach is peppermint. Peppermint contains menthol, and peppermint's also anti-spasmodic, so it's going to reduce spasms. This is when muscles and tissue goes into a spasm, into a movement, uncontrollable movement in response to nerve damage, being dependent on opiates for a long period of time. So peppermint tea is a beautiful tea to have in the evening because it's going to be relaxing on the stomach. The stomach is very much connected with the mind-gut connection. So how you feel is going to be affected by your stomach. So by taking cooling herbs, calming herbs in the gut, you're going to calm the gut, which is going to also help to calm the nervous system. Number 3 is chamomile. Chamomile is another great herb for the gut. It's also as antispasmodic, so it's calming. It also helps to induce sleep, particularly nice to be taken in the evening because sleep insomnia is a problem with people who are coming off drugs, coming off opiates in particular, and you need calming, relaxing, sedative herbs. So chamomile is well known for its ability to treat insomnia. Number 4 is slippery elm. Slippery elm is a nutritive herb and a demulcent. Demulcent means it's softening to tissue and makes tissue soft, especially inflamed tissue, and the gut is going to be inflamed as a result of poor diet and neglect, and also the digestive fire that's going to be heating up as people come off opiates that have been sedating. So slippery elm can be taken in a milky substance, mixed up. It's a powder form, and it's very nutritive, calming, and soothing for the gut. So a nutritive herb. So next we're going to move on to herbs particularly good for muscular spasms. This is one of the big problems people have coming off opiates is the spasms, because the muscles, the tissue have been sedated, hypnotized with opiates. So they become soft and relaxed and calm. But when people come off opiates, the muscles can go into stiffness, cramps, and spasms, movements. And this can be uncontrollable at times and very difficult. So the first herb I would recommend is actually cannabis oil in the form of CBD oil. CBD is now a growing option for many people. Obviously, there is resistance from the medical community because they feel threatened by medicinal cannabis, but CBD oil is one of the best plants to offer pain-relieving natural medicine for you to help deal with, for example, pain and spasms. So CBD oil is great for calming, it's anti-anxiety, it's pain-killing, and it's going to really be probably the number 1 herb you need when you're coming off opiates. So number 6 is Kratom. Now I have a video on my channel, 100 facts about Kratom. Kratom is a herb from Indonesia that has been found to have really good pain-killing effects. And this has been found by people throughout America, particularly who have been using this for the last number of years in response to the opiate crisis that is affecting so many people, and more people are trying to come off opiates, and they have found kratom, and there's a lot of evidence for its use, and it's a herb I would highly recommend, especially for pain and cramps. Number 7 is devil's claw. So devil's claw is also anti-inflammatory and antispasmodic. It's a really good herb for muscle tension, muscle cramps, muscle pain, and this is a symptom that people suffer when they're coming off drugs. So devil's claw, a really good herb for that. It's a root and best taken in capsule form. So number 8 is valerian, one of my favorite herbs. It's a sedative, hypnotic, it's pain killing. It's a really good herb for the nervous system. The nervous system is going to be fraught and frayed and tense and tight, and you need herbs that relax the nervous system, especially when people are coming off opiates. The nervous system is dependent on opiates, painkilling, a beautiful painkilling drug, but when you stop taking it, that's when the trouble is, and that's what drives people to take more opiates. So in this case, you want herbs that are going to be pain relieving, calming, sedative, and hypnotic, and valerian is a great herb. It's a root, can be taken as a tincture or as a decoction form of a tea brewed slowly. Number 9 is passion flower. Passion flower is a hypnotic and sedative herb. There's a lot of evidence for this for the treatment of anxiety, and anxiety is one of the issues that people have coming off opiates, but it's a really calming herb and can be used very well with lemon balm, passion flower, and valerian, and some of these other herbs together. They go really well. So again, passion flower, really important herb here. As I said, lemon balm, number 10, can be used with passion flower. It's a beautiful herb for calming the heart, relaxing the nervous system, sedating, relaxing. Lemon balm, best taken as a tea. Can be used as a tincture as well, in combination with some of these other herbs. And I'll probably put a combination formula in the box below, the description box. So number 11 is skullcap. I use skullcap a lot. Helps with the skull cap. Put this cap on the skull. It's great for people like me that are overthinkers. And thinking is a problem with people coming off addiction. Their mind is running at 1,000,000 miles an hour. They're thinking, and you really need to calm the thinking. This can be done by meditation, baths, other relaxation techniques such as yoga, but skullcap is a really good herb to particularly calm the nervous system in the head. So number 12 is wild lettuce. Wild lettuce, also known as nature's opium, is a natural narcotic and sedative. And again, I have a video on my channel. I found people watching that video in large numbers because, again, the search for solutions for people coming off opiates, and wild lettuce has been found to be one of these. It's a sedative, pain-killing effect, and a very useful herb used in combination again with some of these other herbs for coming off opiates. So next I'm looking at 2 herbs for the liver. The first one is milk thistle. Milk thistle is a renowned herb for the liver, helps the liver to rebuild and to strengthen and to heal. The liver is going to be an organ that's going to be really worn out after a long period of opiates, and you're going to need lots of support, and there are many herbs, but milk thistle is a really good herb for helping the liver to restore strength and vitality. And at number 14 is Bramhi. Bramhi is another herb that is, well, it's an Ayurvedic herb I've used a lot, again for the liver and for the treatment of depression. Depression is very much linked to the liver. You've got to support the liver when people are coming off drugs and trying to deal with the underlying causes. This is what happens when people come off opiates, is the psychological emotional issues that were suppressed at the start of this journey of drug taking are now going to rise up, and they're ready for listening to and being healed and being present to. You've got to face the original issues that drove you into heroin or opiate addiction. So Bramhi is going to help you deal with some of the recovery for the liver and deal with the depression that comes with that. Next are 2 herbs for the heart. The first one is Hawthorn. Hawthorn is one of my favorite herbs. It's a really good herb that grows in Ireland, Hawthorn berry. And Hawthorn berry has been traditionally used as a heart tonic, and it's a really powerful herb to help to nurture the heart. The heart is broken when people are addicted to opiates. Really, they've gone through a lot of heartbrokenness, loss and pain, and the heart needs to be nourished and taken care of, and there's no better herb than Hawthorn So Hawthorn for nurturing, the strengthening the heart. And at number 16 is motherwort, another great herb for the heart. Motherwort calms nerves, increases mood, and induces a state of well-being. Used in combination with hawthorn and some of these other herbs, a really essential herb in your arsenal to help you manage recovery. At number 17 is a herb for the lungs. The lungs are very much associated with loss and life. We breathe in life and we let go life through the lungs. So you got to really move that energy from the lungs. And it has a lot, opiate addiction has a lot to do with suppressing lung energy. We've got to open up that lung energy, and mullein is a favourite herb of mine to help that. It soothes the tissues. It's a mucus herb. It opens up tissue, softens tissue, helps the lungs to really deepen its vitality, strength, and intake of oxygen. It's also healing in the heart, the emotions, that whole area of the chest that needs nurturance and care, and mullein is a great herb to add into that tonic. Next are two herbs used externally. 18 is lavender and 19 is rosemary. And again, using the herb I mentioned earlier for the liver, Bramhi. Bramhi oil used in conjunction with lavender in this case and rosemary. There's other oils you can add in, but in this case, these two. And it's massaged into the head. And it's really great. Bramhi, of course, Bramhi oil is a powerful anti-inflammatory oil that you need to get into the brain, into the head, but it's very relaxing. I find that, of course, lavender being calming, relaxing, rosemary being nutritive for focus and concentration. So it's a lovely external set of herbs to be used in conjunction with other herbs internally. So number 20 is St. John's wort, and I put that in there again for depression. Depression is going to be something people face when they come off opiates, so it's really good to have a herb there to support the person recovering from opiate addiction, withdrawals, and depression is a symptom. And there's a wealth of evidence for St. John's wort in the treatment of depression. Again, you got to be careful if you're on other medications with all of these herbs, but particularly John's wort, as there are side effects and interactions with other herbs. And again, if you are on medications, remember you have to speak to your doctor, prescribing doctor. And finally, a bonus herb at 21 is ashwagandha. Ashwaghanda, pronounced in different ways. Well, I do. Also Irish, you find our own pronunciation. So ashwaghanda is an adaptogen herb. Adaptogen herbs are really important for people who recover from illness, and they help the whole body's systems to find balance again. The whole body needs to be in a state of balance all the time. When one is addicted, one gets out of balance. Ashwaghanda is a herb to help bring you back into balance, an adaptogen herb. That's my 21 herbs. Used in conjunction with a really healthy diet, high in plant, nuts and seeds, good oils, good quality meats, organic preferably, low in sugar, low in alcohol, low in processed foods, lots of sourdough, fermented foods. Can use then with agrotherapy, hydrotherapy, hot and cold, showers, Epsom salt baths, massage. This all done on a daily basis can be a powerful way of healing a person in a state of recovery. That's when they need most support. Remember, you can't help somebody come off addiction, addictive drugs like heroin and opiates, unless they want to. The people who have got to want this journey, and if they want it and they're ready, they're motivated, then you can help them with some of these herbs. I hope this video helps. Let me know in the comments below what you think or any questions you have, and I'll answer them there. And I'll see you in another video very soon. Maybe I'll give some tips in general about coming off opiates. These are my top 21 herbs for you to think about. Take care. Bye.